What's up, guys and gals? Welcome back to the Nerd Castle for the next episode of Dead State. My name is Splattercat, and I'm happy to have you here today as we are in Splendid recovering. So in between episodes, I did some stuff. I got Jody started on hybridizing the engine, so now that it runs on like corn oil and good thoughts or something like that. I'm not really sure what it's fueled by anymore. Children's dreams. Anyways, and then I went out and I got a few of those because there wasn't enough time left to actually go and scavenge anything, but there was too much time left in the day to get anything really done. I went out, I feel like that sentence was a little precarious. There was not enough time to run all the way back out to the survivalist place and loot it, but there was enough time to do like little tasks, and so I went out and I picked potatoes and some grapes and some apples, and then just got people started on random stuff. It'll be all good. We gotta talk to Regina. I need you to leave Todd alone. What? Did that holy dick licker tell on me? Well, so what? He's no better than a con man. Who else would roll up on joint, do nothing, and reap all the rewards? Religion, man, I fucking tell you. Sometimes I think I joined the wrong gang. So I guess what I'm saying is, let me take 15 rations from storage, and I'll let this bony ass testify until the archangels swoop down and tell him to shut the fuck up. But I still get to laugh at him. I can't help that. I'll do 7, but only because I don't want to hear him come whining to me again. Huh. Okay, you bought my silence. Now if you'll excuse me, I'm gonna go get me some snacks. Yeah, she's part of my A-team. I realize that I'm falling victim to like the classic zombie problem where you let the soldiers and like the people that go out and like kick ass and take names do whatever they want. But unfortunately, I'd rather keep the people happy that can kill me than the people happy that can just like preach at me. Alright, brought back a little bit of food. I think they probably ate through all of it though. We got 172 food. How much are we eating a day? 66? So we're making minor gains. We're not doing too bad right now. I think we'll probably ride all the way back out to the west today once we get that done. Oh, it's day 34. Maybe that's how I know what day it is. It's in the day summary. There it is. I feel like an idiot now. Every time I find this stuff, I feel like a dolt. Got a sec? I don't know how much it'll help, but I remember passing a junkyard over in this region on this highway on the map. Seems like with all the mechanical needs around here, we could use an easy source of extra parts. Anybody around, living or dead? I didn't see anything. I heard a dog barking, but I doubt it's there now. Cool, I'll check it out if I get a chance. I'm starting to adjust all this space and other people. Davis gave me a rundown of everything. He's a good guy. I'm glad to know I was reaching someone like him on the radio. But there are others out there. I owe it to them to try and find them and bring them back here. They were there for me when I didn't think I could go on. It's time that I paid them back. We can look for them, sure. Where are they? I wrote down a list of names and location. Tommy and his daughter are here in Abilene. Wait, no, they moved to a hardware store out in the boonies. Frank's got a house not too far from where I lived, and good old May is on an organic farm. Obviously, the sooner we go find them, the better their odds. They seem like survivors, and I'm sure they're still out there. I'll lead a team out as fast as I can. Let me know when you're heading out. I'd love to be there when you find them. Man, I was just talking to some people here. What's with all the optimism? I don't mean long-term optimism. That's understandable, but you'd think that they'd just be or people would just be a bit more, I don't know, day-to-day depressed. I just think it's healthy to accept that this whole existence is pretty depressing. Because they're not nourished by their own suffering, you know? They're normal. It's self-deception, though. Instead of just pretending this school is some kind of bubble where normal never went out of style, why not just admit the society is gone? It's like all the people who thought America was the best at everything, even when you pointed at stats and proved otherwise. I don't get it. It's a defense mechanism. I think yours is broken. Really? What a shitty defense mechanism to evolve. I'd rather have a squid ink or a poison spine. Alright, whatever. If everybody here needs to hide their misery under a security blanket, I guess I'll just have to get used to rolling my eyes a lot more. I'll see you later. Alright, you damn hipster. Hi, I hate to bug you, but I have the biggest, grossest headache I've had in literally years right now. Like, even when I was stuck in the Wicked Lily and didn't have water for a whole day. I walked to your room fumbling around with my eyes closed because it hurts to have them open. Whoa, stop talking to me and start laying down and drinking water. You're off the roster till you're feeling better. Yes, sir, Commander Toboggan, whatever you say. Gonna grab me a glass of water or 4 and lie down and attempt to blot out the sun and all the light and noise forever and for all time. I'll see ya. Good luck with that, Amy. I'll talk to you later. I had a dream last night about the crash. The blood, those screams, just when I thought I'd forgotten about them. Wasn't able to get back to sleep, and I'm sorry, but I'm dead on my feet right now. I hate to do this, but I don't think I can be of much use today. How about you try and work it through it? It's helped some people. Maybe for some, but I can barely keep my eyes open. I know you need everyone here on point, and I hate to disappoint you, but I'm no good to anybody today. I don't think missing a night's sleep is an excuse to take it off. Like, I really don't. As somebody who has insomnia, like, you can't, like, rearrange life because you had a bad dream, or you can't rearrange life because you were up all night. You still gotta muscle through. Otherwise, it gives the insomnia power, and it gives the dreams power, and they start to control you. You start canceling, like, more and more stuff because, oh, you didn't get a night's sleep or whatever, and it's a slippery slope. I can't. We're short-handed. You can't, honestly? This is gonna be a long damn day. I'm trying to help you right now. I can't just let people off the hook because they didn't sleep at night. Like, sorry. Next thing I know, everybody's got insomnia because it's a pretty common thing. You gotta work through it. You gotta muscle on through. Let's rearrange some stuff for right now and see what we can get done. What does Troy have that thing above his head for? Yeah? Can I ask you a question? How did you survive this long? Me, I'm a born survivor. I've been farming, hunting, camping, and shooting since I was a kid. My uncle taught me how to live off the land like a man. I've always been ready. Everyone lost their minds over some dead people. They ain't hard to kill. Just shows you how fucking soft this country's got. And China sees that, and guess what? Here we are. China, what did you hear? Shit, you ain't heard? It was China that developed the disease. But they're crafty, so they let it loose in Africa because they hate them just as much as everyone. They just knew some faggot American liberal do-gooders would come in and try and rescue the poor Africans and sped it to the U.S. Bet those slant-eyed jokers are laughing their asses off right about now. I'm gonna flip them off the next time I'm on the roof. Let's just, change the subject. This got really, really racist, really, really fat. It got all around unpleasant. I don't feel good about this. We got, that 6th grade language going on. I feel uncomfortable right now. I think I'm just gonna leave. I'm gonna let you stand over here and just, stew in your intolerance and anger. How about that? Just go for it. If anything, I'd be willing to bet that over in India and China and whatnot, they got an equally huge problem as we do. If it got onto the plains, everybody's done for. Let's see here. We've got all kinds of jobs that need to get done. Bud Larson's out here doing all kinds of... Oh, we have farming and everything? Well, damn, son. What happened to all this? This wasn't here the previous day. Alright, well, it gives us food, I guess. I can't really spare Anita Cass, though. I need her on, other stuff. Let's put her on a tune-up for the car. Sure, that sounds good. Is Jody still working, though? That didn't cancel him out, right? Where's Jody at? Jody, where are you at? Good. We're still hybridizing. We're doing a tune-up. What does that do for us? 2 miles per gallon of fuel. Okay, that's good because the car totally sucks right now. We need it to be, useful. Up until it becomes useful, I'm probably just going to stay away from it. Oh, he's doing... No, don't do that. Renee Cass is on custodian. That leaves us with... Why is everybody off jobs right now? That's weird. I guess throw him on the mobile radio. Unless there's something else to be worked on. I don't think that there is, though. I suppose we can go with... What you got for machinist for me? What you got for machinist? We got a silenced 9mm. We've got a SWAT shotgun. We've got a number of things right here, but hell, I guess we'll probably go with the SWAT shotgun. Throw that thing together. We might be able to use it. We got lots of shotgun shells sitting around, and if it's a little bit better, it gives it more ammo. Hopefully it increases the damage or something, too. Otherwise, the shotguns are going to remain sort of early and mid-game useful, but not late-game useful. On this side, we've got machinist with him. I think we'll probably go with the... That only had burst fire, though, which is why I was staying away from it. Let's not do that. Let's go with maintenance for him right now, unless there's something to be built. Yeah, help with the radio, actually. Melina Guzman has all kinds of goodies going on. I want her in the machine shop right now. We've got a laser-sighted MS4 or a suppressed MK5. Unfortunately, we don't have enough parts for anything else, but yeah, make the MS4. We'll start gearing up for war in the future. I want you on relaxation for right now. Or repair something if you can do it. Yeah, just relax then. If you ain't got nothing else, just go with relax. That'll be fine. Priscilla Butler, what you got for me? Priscilla Butler, I would like you to go and farm for me since that was your job. Karen Landy, I would love to see you out on the farm too. Nathan Harris, if you would like to, what you got for me? Hospitality, go for that. That seems good. Paul Rainier's in the group. Grant White, we got jobs for you, don't we? What do you need for that? Survivalism? Oh, it's full. You can't do it with too many people. Okay. That's fine. I get it. Sometimes you just can't do it with too many people. There are too many hands and not enough cattle. I understand. It is what it is. Kick back, relax, and chill, everybody. If we don't have room for you, if there's no job you can do, you do maintenance. That'll help out with morale. Troy Cooper, you can do self-defense, I guess. I don't know. There's nothing here that's looking super great. At the moment, we're going to be a little bit blocked off because we don't have a lot of parts, and so I think we'll probably want to make runs on anywhere that has a lot of parts, not have the runs on any place that has parts. That seems just unneighborly, but you know what I mean. I'll get him on the mobile radio, although he has an ability called... He has an ability that where when he's doing nothing and he's idle and relaxing, it makes everybody else's morale go up. I forget what it is. It's like people like to watch him be lazy. I don't know. It doesn't make sense to me, but hey. I can't stand that shit when there's somebody just kicking back. I had a dude one time way back in the day when I was working at Best Buy. There was a dude on my shift, on my team, who would go into the bathroom and just hide out and play video games in the bathroom. Seriously, no joke. I caught him doing it a couple times. They eventually fired him for it because he kept going in the bathroom. He'd just sit there and play Game Boy all day, on the toilet, pretending like he had diarrhea or something, and then collecting a paycheck. I'm like, no, I don't think that's how the world works, man. You're like, don't you have any shame or whatever? I don't know. I just can't. When other people are hustling, I can't do it. If other people are working hard, I gotta be there too. So we've got an old army base. We got a lot of places that we could check out. The Dublin Bar, Lampasas, If we're going out to Lampasas, my guess would be that we should probably pack in for real combat. Like, we should throw in some gear and just, like, get ready for it. For right now, giddy up drugs. Alright, well, we've got to hit... Let's hit San Angelo first. On the way out, I figure we'll hit the fence. Yeah, let's see if we can harvest some food and some grapes out here, because I think our food supply is going to go down. It seems like we have a lot of food, because we have like 2,000, but once it runs out, it's going to drop off real quick. And so I think I'd rather just have like a big surplus. Dandelions, they're hitting us with all kinds of goodies today, aren't they? Alright, well, let's get the other stuff. We're going to leave this for later on once there's not things to be scavenged. I want to hit all the loot in San Angelo. I want to hit all the loot maybe in Dead End, huh? I don't know what Dead End is. That doesn't seem like the place with the highest housing values. If you name your neighborhood Dead End, it's a little worrying. I just noticed that I went all the way around this side before when I was in here. I probably should have done that. Probably a little bit more... Hey, a little bit of fleur right there if you want to throw it up in the bag. Sure, I love baked goods. I've long wished that I had skills at baking or otherwise cooking, but alas, I do not. It's kind of like when Homer Simpson makes his cereal and it bursts into flames. It's kind of like that. I burn my toast at least like 3 times a week. Let's see here. My girlfriend and I have like a running battle over who sets the toaster last. You got to check the number on it. Because we're both busy either undercooking or overcooking each other's toast, because that's just how we like to ride. Do we get all these guys already? I was going to say, there's got to be something left on some of these guys. Something good sitting around here somewhere, and I think that's going to do it for Tweedle time. I think he's out of everything, so we're going to bring everybody else back up in here. Whatever luxury goods we can pack on in, I think that's going to benefit us in the future. I think we had a back room that we hadn't hit yet either, so maybe come around to here, see if we can get that off the shelf. Nope, nothing right there. Bim Bam Bomb, anything on the end cap? That's what that's called. I don't know if anybody's ever, like, not worked in retail or whatever. It's called an end cap. If it's on the end of an aisle right there. End cap. You got to stock the end caps. You got to laser line them. Laser lining's where you just take things and you got to line them up along the shelf so that they're straight, so it looks like they're arranged using a laser line. That's all that it is. It's all super simple, but you got to teach it to everybody. The second they come in, new guys always got to learn. You'd be like, what's laser lining? I'm like, okay, well, you got to take this. I'm really hands-on when I train people. I don't like to leave people to sink or swim. Makes them spiteful way too early in the job. You can't be spiteful about a job like 6 weeks in. You got to give it a couple years first. Like, I really try and hold people's hands as much as possible when I'm the shift supervisor or whatever. Just try and make sure that, like, I try to identify their personality, though, too. If they're, like, a go-getter, like, there's somebody that can learn on their own, and they like working on their own, then I'll check in on them every now and again. But after I give them the rundown and I give them, like, the basic tour of the place and how everything works for the first week or two, Whoa! You want it all that badly? Well, there's one thing you're not taking from me. Before you can stop her, she fires a shot into her old head and drops into the ground. Alright. I mean, I guess we did kind of break in or whatever. Your loot is now my loot. Welcome to the apocalypse, I guess. Throw those on into there. That's looking pretty good for right now. What else we got? Oh, the door is indestructible, but it does open. It doth open, saith I. Well, did we get everything back in here? Just don't saith I during those little convention meetings where people are trying to decide on things. Those little city council meetings, they're like, all in favor, say I. They'd be like, I'm not down with this one. You? I don't know. He seems pretty stoked about it. I'm going to say you, okay? Because he seems way more happy about this than I do. I think we got everything up in here. I don't have much of a guilty conscience for killing him. It appeared, maybe they cleaned the place out of zombies, but by and large, take a look at this zombie over here. Let me know what you see. Doesn't his color seem a little bit off? His color seems a little yellowish. These people are all of a normal pink complexion. I feel as though they probably murdered those people. Those might have been defensive wounds. People coming in and they killed them. They tried to kill the wrong people. All they had to do was talk to us. I let these people down here live. The Pleasant Oaks Summer whatever. I let them live because they talked nicely to me. They were like, hey, what's up, man? And I was like, hey, not much. Just chillaxing. You know how it goes. Chilling like a villain. Just chilling like a villain. And they'd be like, you're not really a villain, are you? I'm like, nah, it's just a saying. Please don't shoot me. I would love to not have any bullet holes today. We get shot a lot. It's weird how quickly we heal. I would be of the opinion that bullet holes probably take a lot more time to heal than you would figure. I'm going to set that as my active. Let's get in here and get rid of this slashed woman right here. All of our zombies are slashed to rock bottom prices. Also to rock bottom stature. We got going over here. Concrete stuff. Yeah, I don't need that. Cement mix, I think you only need like one for like the entire game. They got like a bitchin' ass statue over here. That's pretty cool. How come I don't have? That's how you know I'm not classy. Classy people have statues and stuff in their front yards. I don't have those. I don't have a front yard at all. Let's see here. Another gun and some goodies. Okay, I'll take it. Let's get Regina all ready to go right now. We got a couple of the frontline cars looted out, but I don't think we're going to be able to hit all of this. However, I think we should be able to make good use of the day. Ah, lumber pile. We could definitely use that. It's only got one part in it, though. I may need to go back and salvage some stuff. I think that I haven't been salvaging, and that's why we're falling behind on... Looks like we got Zeds in there. Can we go around the back, grab some berries off the bush right there, spend a little bit of time? Yeah, the back door's open. I'd rather just, like, hurry through then if I can. I'd rather not, like, bash the front door and make... Oh, no. Hey, what's up, zombie that decided to rush the front door? Aren't you a spry little pecker? Alright, we'll go back in over here. Oh, I should have given her the extending baton. It's a good weapon, and I feel like she needs it. There it is. Drop myself a zombie and pick up her bullet. That's right. That was your lucky bullet, the only bullet that you ever had, and I just took it from you, zombie. I just took it from you. How do you feel right now? He's like, well, sort of sad and nostalgic because I got that bullet from my dad. He shot it at me one time, and then, you know, after I dodged the bullet and we made friends... I found out later on down the line he had it recased just to remind us of all the fun times we used to have. You know, him shooting at me shooting at him. We had a rough family. We didn't get along very well, but, you know. No! Please don't bite me on my super awesome face. If I do say so myself. I figure if you're going to describe yourself, you might as well go for it. Forget being humble about it. Be like, my super awesome face. One day you might not have a face anymore. And I don't mean that as a threat. I'm just saying that, like, one day your face might be gone. And then you're going to regret the fact, you know, like I saw a documentary where a guy had a face, and it was a nice face. And then one day a chimpanzee just got, like, angry and bit his face off. And now he no longer has a face. And I was like, I bet you wish you said nice things to your face, huh? Before it became, chimpanzee poo. That would suck to have your face converted into poo by biological processes. I couldn't get behind that one. I'd be upset. 7 apples. Sure. I like apples. I love apples. My mom used to put cheese on apples, which was weird, though. I don't really want to loot right now. I would like to hit the zombie, if you would let me. Who are we even controlling right now? I'm a little confused. Alright, there we go. Accidentally skipped my turn right there in case you're... No, don't loot the peach tree. Damn it. Stab the zombie. We don't have time for this right now. There we go. Now that the zombie has been stabificated, want to take a look around, make sure... Oh, we've got a storage crate over here. Well, that's super mighty fine and fancy. I'll take it. Over on this side, would you like to stab a zombie today? You would not like to stab a zombie today? The zombie was too dodgy. Unfortunately, we couldn't get her. Just couldn't get her. And we still have one guy who's like way off in the forest over here, just not caring. Come on, Vic. I know it's been a long set of days, but sometimes you just got to get out here. Oh, we can get here and, yeah, hit her with a baton. I didn't think we were going to kill her on that turn. I thought we were going to take at least one obligatory punishment bite for me being bad at clicking. Hey, you know what? Sometimes you take a punishment bite, sometimes you don't. All right. Food, food, food. Actually, I hate, peach trees. Peach trees are the worst. I just realized what we were doing right now. I grew up with a peach tree in the backyard, and I've told this story already, but I'm going to tell it again, damn it. And every year, the exact same time, always on a day that was like 138 degrees, we'd have to go out and we'd have to take all the peaches off the tree. Otherwise, they fall off the tree, and they rot. They kill the grass. And, of course, they also stink super badly. There's still a chicken in here? No way. That's the most gangster-ass chicken ever. That chicken survived 41 days in the apocalypse. He's out here with, like, torches strapped onto the top of his head. Big old face mask. On his beard, he's got, like, one of those little razor wire things they use for chicken fights. Never been to one, but they put spurs on chickens at chicken fights. They give them, like, little headpieces. At least that is what Hollywood has led me to believe. They have, like, little footy things. We've got a Zed over here, but I've got a baseball bat, which is the natural Zed repellent. So, as I find you repellent, therefore I shall apply it to you. Oh, you're not gonna die? Why are you such a badass zombie? Well, you know, I've been training for a long time. This is what I waited for as a zombie. The zombie apocalypse is sort of like the rapture for us. We've been waiting for it for a long time. We have zombie songs that we sing every now and again, like Zombie Church. We'd be like, may the apocalypse arrive much sooner, because I'm hungry and it's lame. Was it just me, or did you get, like, I don't know if you had to be, like, a church-going kind, but I went to church when I was a kid at a church that sang that circle song from the beginning of BioShock Infinite when, you know, when you first get there. I don't remember what the place is called because it's not as awesome as Rapture, so I didn't commit it to memory. Anyways, oh good, there's a dog or a zombie or something in here. And it... Oh, there's a looter with a gun. What did he say? Did he say anything? Where did this guy come from? I know I didn't walk past this dude. That had to be a spawn. Like a programmed event or something. Oh well. Get the gat out. Oh man, I don't get to puck anybody today. That's unfortunate. There we go. Get pucked like Gretzky. Oh, man. It didn't even... Well, how do you feel about showing yourself now? Wasn't that a bad plan? We wheeled and dealed on you hard like a Vegas dealer. And of course, your terrible dog is going to try and bite me with his terrible teeth across my super awesome armored thigh. And so nothing's going to happen from that right there. It's about to be dog days up in the world for this dog, though. It's about to be an aggressive growl. Yeah, you better practice that skill a little bit better. It ain't going to save you. Chop. Chop. Aw, man. It's the Stump's turn? Oh, I thought it was the Stump's turn for a second. I was like, that's a little weird, but okay. Stump wants to take a turn. The Stump has not been part of this thing like the entire game, so hey. The Stump wants some screen time. How can I blame him? How do you know if a Stump is male or female? While we're on the subject. Ooh, cut the doggy with a big-ass knife. Lucky my girlfriend's not home right now. She's a big dog person. And by a big dog person, I mean she likes big dogs like St. Bernards and like... I don't know, pit bulls and stuff. Pit bulls aren't that big, actually. Did we make too much noise? Oh, there's more looters here. Okay, well, it looks like this got out of hand pretty quickly. Got out of hand like it was greased. But you know what? I got a little bit of oil for you right here, son. Get dealt with. You see the size of this gun? Do you see this thing? Look upon this great steel tube that I wield and feel fear. Feel very real fear deep down inside your enormous looter gullet. I'll draw zombies onto this location because I just don't care. I just don't care. I'm out for murder. All you got is a machete. Are you sure you thought about this properly? See? How'd that machete do? How'd that machete do? Machete didn't do good, did it? Didn't do well if we wanted to have good English, but eh. It's hood rules out here now. We don't care. Didn't do good no mo is how we're going to say that. Let's see here. On this side. You don't have to use good grammar in the apocalypse. It's like, whatever. And down goes that Zed. The other one, I think, is unaware of me for right now. There we go. I used to be a bazaar salesman, and one day my wares ran out, and I got caught unaware. I don't like that one. I didn't like it. The setup was wrong. The setup was wrong. It's too punny. It was just too much. I accept whatever punishment the internet bequeaths upon me for that one. Every now and again it happens. This looks like an almond tree or like a walnut tree or something. I could get down on some walnut right now. Ooh, hey, we got all kinds of goodies up in ya. I think I will more than likely shoot you a couple times, though. He's nervous and undamaged. Well, that's not going to last for long. How much do you like 38 rounds? A reasonable amount? Let's reload that thing just in case things get weird up in here. Just in case. Gotta keep the thing loaded. I don't know if that's like United States slang, but it's definitely Bay Area slang. Thing is just Bay Area slang for a gun. You hear it a lot on the radio stations around here. Song's always about carrying that thing. But yeah, I don't know if that's like a universal thing. I'm pretty sure the slang for gun is fairly universal. I don't know. That's what they call it in the Bay, though, and all the raps and all the songs that come around here. We actually got a lot of loot from this place. A makeshift cooler. Unfortunately, it's got nothing for us right now. Since nobody else came along to investigate, I'm just going to take these parts and get the hell out of here. A pile of boxes. Okay, grab those. I'd like to make this all like one trip. If we have to come back a second time, I will be disappointed. That's kind of funny because we just picked up bee repellent. I don't know. It worked for me, I guess. Did we get that already? Alright, cool. I still wish the game had kind of like a glow that was around objects you hadn't looted yet, so that you would know as you went back through. This definitely looks lootable right here. Let me go look. I like almonds. I like walnuts. I like all kinds of nuts. I like all kinds of nuts. I put them in my mouth. There it is. You guys were waiting for me to say it, so I figured I would just do it obligingly anyways. Just let it get out there. For right now, I'm going to take a look at the time. But my name is Splattercat. Thank you for joining me here at the Nerdcast for the next episode of Dead State. I look forward to seeing you all in future episodes. Take care out there, everybody. And as always, hi-do. It's time to go, and I'm going to stream right now. Right now.